All right, Rockwall County Game Day. We are here with Coach Webb, the not so new but kind of new Rockwall-Heath head football coach. Coach, formally, I guess, congratulations. I know we've talked a couple of times since then, but congratulations and welcome back to Texas high school football coaching.
I appreciate it. It's good to be back. It really is. It's less than a year away from my role as a coach, and didn't take me long to start missing it. And it's blessed to have this opportunity.
Coach, I guess I want to start there. What made this particular school, Rockwall-Heath, the right move to come back?
Well, I'll start with saying this. I loved what I was doing at Highland Park. The job itself over there was great. I had no qualms at all. I did miss coaching, but our commitment is to live in Rockwall County. We've got a house that we plan on being our forever house, and so I did start thinking a little bit back in December about do I want to get back in? I miss it. Is coaching something I want to do again? And I thought to myself, there really, because of our commitment to living in Rockwall, there really isn't legitimately a place I thought I would wind up again. And so I was perfectly fine finishing out my career as an athletic director. And then when this opportunity came up, I just thought, what a unique opportunity. An opportunity to coach on the other side of town, an opportunity to try to have an impact similar to what I've had at my other stops. And it was just too good to pass up.
Coach, you mentioned it just now on the other side of town. So obviously, beloved in Rockwall and around here, certainly by Rockwall and Heath fans. But you've coached for the Yellow Jackets, and now you're on the Heath side of it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to most about that rivalry and being wearing the red?
I use the term healthy rivalry. Everybody loves the fact it's a rivalry in whatever sport we play, but it could be healthy. It doesn't mean we have to hate each other. Now, that one night we play, the gloves are off, and it's all about the competition. Rockwall ISD kids, they're Rockwall and Heath are communities that are pretty much inseparable. You could say, well, the interstate is a dividing line, but that's not much of a dividing line. One of the things I'm going to bring a little bit of a sense of unity, having been on both sides of town. Those coaches on that staff up there are some of my best friends, and they're not going to stop being really, really good friends of mine just because I'm on the south side.
Coach, your job here with being the head coach of Rockwall-Heath, what's been the most challenging part of this so far? What's just trying to get settled in as spring ball is quickly approaching.
Yeah, I think the most challenging part is when you step into something midstream. The time doesn't stop for me. I'm not getting the opportunity to start from square one. I'm jumping into things midstream, and time marches on. So for me, it's just been the totality of trying to get the new staff hired, trying to learn kids' names, trying to learn the people here on campus that I need to go to for certain things, trying to get the booster club organized. There are just a lot of moving parts at one time, which it's all good. I tell people all the time, I'm very busy, but it's good busy.
How important, Coach, is a state championship to you, and where does that fall in line as you start to try to build this program?
I would love to get a ring before I'm done, and I think everybody would. And if I didn't think that was a possibility for this program, I wouldn't be here. Having said that, I got a chance to play for them. The last game I coached was the state championship at 21, and one of the takeaways that I had from that experience was, I've coached 30 years to be able to play in this game, to coach in this game, and when it was over, I thought to myself, is that really it? I mean, is that, and the thing that really resonated with me after that experience was, that's not really why I'm coaching. That's a great byproduct, but there are a lot of great coaches, there are a lot of great players that never have the opportunity to play in that game, and it shouldn't diminish the value that they brought to their team for that season or for a career. So for me, Yes, I absolutely would love to get back, love to win a ring, but I hope it doesn't define my career whenever I'm done.
I want to ask you about the kids and how important it is to make sure that they grow up good young men and learning some life lessons through football.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. The winning and the success of a program is a byproduct of doing all the other things right. And so I tell people all the time, in every stop that I've made, is that we are going to win and we're not going to cut corners. We're going to do it the right way. And sometimes people sacrifice integrity and principles for the almighty victory. We're not going to do that. We're gonna coach character. We're going to coach class. Our coaches are going to exhibit character in class. We're going to model it for our kids. We're going to be great examples. And I want to think that when our kids are out of the program, they're going to be better husbands. They're going to be better fathers. They're going to be better employees, or whatever line of work they go into for having experienced high school football.
Coach, you've been around coaching a little while, and you have certainly coached against guys that were on your staff before, I'm sure. What are the challenges of coaching against Coach Brooks? Who you guys know each other really well. What are the challenges for you in the football scheme of it?
Well, I think, and I would speak for Coach Brooks when I say this, I think the challenge anytime coaches go up against each other that have been on the same staff is just the familiarity. We're going to operate very similarly to the way that we've always operated, what we look like at Geyer, what we look like at Rockwall, Mesquite Horn before that. Just from an ethical standpoint, we want the game to be decided on the field by the kids. And so, but there will definitely be an air of familiarity when we take the field that night.
You've probably got a lot of dates circled, and you take it one game at a time, Coach. I know that's how it goes. But there's got to be something special about the I-30 Classic and what it does to this town, this community. How much fun has that been over the years, and how much are you looking forward to that again?
Well, it's probably more fun for the fans than it is for the players and coaches, just because, and it's an electric atmosphere. All that part of it is great. I think the thing you have to do as a coach is you got to make sure that you keep your kids' feet on the ground, because that game does not define a season, win or lose. And over the course of the rivalry, there have been years where, coming off of that game, both teams turn around and lose the next 2 games, or 3 games in some cases. There have been seasons that have tanked after the Rockwall-Heath game. And so I think you got to be careful about, the end goal for both programs is to win a state championship. And I don't want our goal to be beat Rockwall. I want our goal to be win a state championship, and to get there and do that, we need to beat Rockwall, And so, not to try to temper the rivalry at all, but I think we've got to keep everything in perspective.
Rockwall County is rich with talent, and how excited are you? You're trying to get to learn the players here at Heath, but also, you're trying to see what's coming as well, I'm sure. How excited are you just about Rockwall County in general with the amount of football talent there is?
Well, if you look at the products in football alone that Rockwall County has produced just in the last 5 or 6 years, I mean, we're about to have an NFL draft where there are going to be three kids get drafted that played either at Rockwall or Heath just a few years back, and that's so exciting to see. And there are more kids in the queue that are going to be elite players at the high school level and beyond. I will tell you that. I do my homework, and I knew before I ever accepted the job at Heath, I'd done a little bit of checking. I knew there was some really, really good talent coming through the system, and so we're going to do our best to cultivate that talent, get everybody pulling the same direction, build relationships as early as possible. I would just say I hope everybody has a little bit of patience, because we are very short-staffed right now, so we don't have the presence at our middle schools right now that we're going to have. It's really just because we don't have a lot of manpower right now. Really looking forward to cultivating those relationships, building those kids, and I've already told our current freshmen and 8th graders coming up that there are really, really bright times ahead. I think there are bright times ahead here in the short term, but I think certainly in the long term we've got opportunities to play in some really, really big games and win some really, really important trophies.
All right, Coach. Let's have a little fun here and get away from football. If you had to give up one, golf or meat, which one would you give up?
I would undoubtedly give up golf over meat because on a routine basis,
tough,
when I'm
Coach.
on the golf course, I want to give up golf.
That's a fair point. So I'm gonna I'll have to agree with you there. Yeah, that's a good one. A day with a professional golfer, because I will stick with a little bit of golf, or play Augusta. A professional of your choice. So it could be whoever the greatest was in your mind, or play Augusta National.
So I would choose to play Augusta. I've had a similar hypothetical. If I got an opportunity to play Augusta, but at the end of the round, they were going to lop off one of my fingers, I would play Augusta. I would give up like a pinky. I would give up for the opportunity to play Augusta. So
100%.
I've been on that course 3 times as a spectator. Obviously, never played it before, but I think it would eat me alive. I'd take about 24 golf balls with me because I'd probably lose about 20.
Yeah.
But I would love to have a chance to play that course.
A state championship ring or $1 million?
I'll take the ring. I'll take the ring.
It's priceless, right?
Right. Money comes and goes, but that opportunity to have that accomplishment is it's invaluable.
Coach, welcome back, and thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us today. We'll share this out with the community, and I look forward to coming out and watching some spring ball, and getting to know some of the new coaches. I know excited to have Coach Moore around here. I've not met Coach Moore yet, but it's exciting time around Rockwall-Heath.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to when I say get started, I mean we're already going, but I feel like we haven't even gotten to the tip of the iceberg yet. So.
Well, Coach, again, good luck to you, and we'll see you shortly in 6 days till spring ball?
Yep, 6 days.
All right, Coach, go get them, and good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.